Treetop Twins Wilderness Adventure. The twins help a pink dolphin. The water swished and swirled as winds rippled its surface and creatures moved beneath. The Treetop family have transformed their time machine into a boat, and they have traveled not back in time but far away to the Amazon River in South America. The Treetop Twins and their parents, Professor Pablo and Professor Penelope, had left their boat by the side of the river and were walking beside the flooded banks of the Amazon. Asha was looking for jaguars, Alfie was looking for piranhas, Ted was looking for caimans, and Tulip was looking for unicorns. Tulip spotted a flash of pink in the brown water. Look! That must be a unicorn. It's pink. Unicorns aren't pink, said Ted. And more importantly, unicorns aren't real. Oh no, you're right, said a disappointed Tulip as she got a closer look at the pink animal. It's not a unicorn, it's a dolphin. But dolphins aren't pink either, protested Ted. These are a very special kind of dolphin, explained Professor Pablo. The Amazon River dolphin. They have lots of teeth, said Asha, making notes in her notebook. That's because they eat crabs and turtles as well as fish, said Professor Pablo. They're not picky eaters. Neither am I, grinned Alfie. I'll eat anything. More dolphins appeared, and they were in a playful mood. They swam in circles around each other. One of them had some river weed in its mouth, and it slapped the weed on the surface of the water. Another had a stick between its teeth, and it swirled around, waving the stick importantly. What are they doing? Asked Asha. The dolphins are trying to make friends with the other dolphins, said Alfie. One dolphin didn't look very interested. It swam off. It's looking for food because it's hungry, said Asha. Just like me, said Alfie. How can it see anything in the water? Asked Ted. It's so muddy. Dolphins hunt using echolocation, explained Professor Penelope. They make lots of clicks and whistles, and the sounds bounce back, telling them where everything is. Asha was drawing pictures in her notebook when a noise from above caught her attention. Looking up, she saw a little bird doing dance moves on a branch to make friends with other birds. Squawk! And then suddenly the bird lost its balance and fell off the branch, squawking as it fell. The twins turned and laughed at the bird, but it wasn't just their attention the bird had caught. The squawk had woken a big caiman sleeping by the side of the river. None of the treetop family had noticed it before because it looked like a fallen log. It got slowly to its feet and slipped into the water. Oh no! It's heading for the pink dolphin, said Ted. I wouldn't worry, said Professor Pablo. Dolphins are a lot cleverer than caimans. It'll be fine. But Ted wasn't taking any chances. He fetched one of the paddles from their boat and bashed it as hard as he could against the bottom of the riverbed. Bash, bash, bash went the paddle. Splash, splash, splash went the water. Sure enough, the pink dolphin heard the noise, spotted the caiman, and immediately swam off down the river before the caiman got too close. Phew, said Professor Pablo. Well done, Ted. Now we'd better get back in our boat and head off before the caiman swims back this way again. Nighttime in the Arizona rainforest. The Treetop family were gathered around the campfire. Ted had tied his t shirt around his head so he couldn't see where he was going and he was making strange whistling noises. "What are you doing, Ted?" asked Asha. "I'm going to be the first human being to find my supper by echolocation," boasted Ted. "Maybe," said Asha, unimpressed. "But in the meantime, you've just trodden on your sandwich." "Don't worry, I'll eat it," said Alfie. Alfie wasn't a picky eater. He really would eat anything.